Alright, some reviews for the festival collection, at least for the units, not for their skills, along with some promos. So let's begin. So first, we start off with a monster card, Pollution Monsters Populate, which is a great one. We can power on the skills. Count Guardian. If your order zone has a research, plus 5k shield, okay. With the second skill, Act Order Zone. Cost, bind this card, choose a set order from your drop zone, put it to your hand, and if you have at least a grade 3 Elege Lima, choose a set order from your hand and put it to the order zone. It's a monster, so technically you can use it with Archive, but of course it's meant to be used with Elamina, and being able to set more orders is very helpful because obviously you need at least 5 different names. So pretty good addition. And now to a new set order for Direful Doll. For now, forget the passage of time. It's a grade 1 set order and you play if your Vanguard is Direful Doll. So the skill is auto. When put to the order zone, like a top 7 card to your deck to choose up to one normal unit that is Direful Doll that is grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from among them and reveal it and put it in your hand, of course shuffle your deck. Despite the search grade restriction, it is nice that this is grade 1 so you can play this in the early game, especially for the second skill where Act Order Zone, if your Vanguard is Direful Doll, cost, put this to the drop zone, and then choose 2 Direful Dolls with different names for your drop zone and put them to soul. This is pretty nice because recharging your soul of Direful Dolls is very helpful, so you don't always need to rely on those guard skills or that one grade 1 at the end of battle to recharge your soul. Sometimes you'll be running out of Direful Dolls and souls, so it's just very nice. Overall, it is a pretty good new addition since it lets you search and recharge your soul. Only thing is, it isn't a Direful Doll unit. And finally, a new Prayer Dragon Spin Equipped Dragon Buzzsaw, which is a grade 1 we can power on the skill list. Count, if you have at least a grade 3 Vanguard Nirvana, this card gets all the following abilities. Act Drop Zone, if you have a rear guard that is Trickstar, and you do not have a same card name as this card, cost soul blast 1, call this to rear guard, and at the end of the turn, retire this unit. In practical sense, you can ignore the retire part, because you're just going to cross over dress with this, especially on top of adding the second skill where auto, when this card becomes original dress, choose one of your active dress units, plus 5k. I'm not saying that this card is completely necessary, but it is a nice option for you to have, for you to just basically be able to call another unit, and soul is not completely too heavy other than using the countercharger Prayer Dragon, and this is actually completely searchable because you do have the Blazing Heavenly cards that can actually search for Prayer Dragons. So it's decent but not completely necessary. And then finally here's the rest of the promo pack with the reprints and some of the units still not been revealed yet, which of course will be revealed during later on this week. And finally here's the festival collection stuff with the cover card being a female knight unit, and no, it's not a boss unit, in which that she will also have the 6 nation counterparts version, which are all normal units and are going to be one of generics per deck. That is also coming in a ORRR rarity. And also here are some of the reprints, and I have to say these are some nice reprints because they were printed as promos when they were released, especially finally getting Blaster Blade the Vanguard. So that's it for these reveals of the promos, along with basically some of the reveals for Festival Collection with the reprints. What do you guys think of them? The promos are pretty decent, but once again, good promos means that they're going to be expensive and probably necessary for certain decks. And Festival Collection is always something I'm excited about, especially for the reprints. Although I am going to be curious about those generic cards because the 6 units might be very strong for being one-offs in a deck. But on that, that's it for this, and see you all next time.